Good evening. You're tuning into Cantor Smitty's KSTV. I hope you managed to get out today and enjoy the good weather. You're in for a treat today. The musicians playing are Will Cleasby, Adrian Cox, Dave Archer, Ferg Island, and Deschanel Gordon. I have Adrian here with me. Adrian, what are you playing for us tonight?
Tonight we're playing the music of, well, it's an album that came out which featured a drummer called Baby Dodds, who was very prevalent in New Orleans. And also it featured another set of recordings called Jazz a la Creole, which was a great guitarist, banjo player, singer called Danny Barker. So we're going to be playing that music.
For viewers at home who are not familiar with the music, how would you describe their style?
Think New Orleans, think Mardi Gras. Well, it was Mardi Gras this week, so I mean, think that, think party time, think happy, great grooves, swinging grooves. It's it's really
real
good.
Mixture.
Yeah.
Okay. And as a musician, how did you manage your lockdown?
How did I manage lockdown?
Sanity and still trying to stay creative and how do you spend your time?
As my apart from of course all the sadness and the bad things that was happening, I've been very fortunate to be able to practice lots. I've still managed to go away on tour 3 times.
Wow, that's
I've kept very busy. I always keep myself busy practicing and just keeping the business going as a musician. And yeah, I've actually had a good. I don't know whether I'm allowed to say that, but I've been all right.
No, that's good. I can see you're upbeat in good spirits. Yeah. What would you like in your clarinet style playing to?
What would I liken it to?
I know every musician's kind of individual, but how would you like in your...
I was going to say like a really high-pitched foghorn. A pet shop on fire. I would say, I'm very influenced by the clarinetists from New Orleans who had that big sound, big woody open sound. They all played the old Albert system clarinet, but it was too hard for me, so I played the Boehm system. But I like that, big, fat sound, give it one at all times, play the blues, enjoy yourself. That's
nice. And what would be the stand-up tune you'd be looking to play?
Stand-up tune tonight, anything that I sing in French.
Oh.
Because
Could be
I don't speak French, I certainly don't sing French, but I'll be singing some kind of Creole in some way this evening.
Nice. Adrian, I'm going to let you set up. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Cheers, Osie.
Don't forget, we're here Tuesdays to Saturdays, and you can check us out on YouTube as well and Facebook. And let's kick off with some great live music.
Well, look at that. You would have thought I could have arrived on time. Right, here we are. Where am I looking? Nowhere. There. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome to KSTV, as Osie said. It was Osie's birthday last week. Yay! Happy birthday, mate. I forgot your present. So this gig is your present, all right? Happy birthday. We're going to kick off with a great tune. So as I said, this Baby Dodds trio, Jazz a la Creole, I'm going to tell you more about it in a bit, but we're going to kick off with the Wolverine Blues. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dave Archer right there, yeah. That's how it goes. Well, welcome everybody. That was the Wolverine Blues. What a good tune that is. So, as I said, we're playing the music from an album which was actually featured 3 sessions. So you're getting three lots of sessions in one album. So it was the Baby Dodds Trio. It was Jazz a la Creole, but Jazz a la Creole built up of 2 bands. So I'll tell you about the Baby Dodds Trio, which was, of course, the fantastic drummer Warren Baby Dodds. Drums, as I just said. On clarinet was a fantastic clarinetist from New Orleans, a man called Albert Nicholas. And on piano was a great pianist. He was really grooving around that time as well. It's a man called Don Yule. Anyway, so we're going to carry on now with a tune. So that was they were a trio, the Baby Dodds Trio. So there was no bass, no guitar, but we decided we'd play the whole thing this evening with everybody. Whilst they're here, make them work. And we're going to carry on with the blues. This is called Albert's Blues. So that was called Albert's Blues, which, guessing from the name, it was probably written on the day of the session by the great Albert Nicholas, the clarinetist. So something that's fantastic about this album is that it featured the drummer Baby Dodds. Now, Baby Dodds, if you don't know him, he played a very important role in jazz drumming, sort of pre-big band era. He was born himself in 1898. Let's go with that. Doesn't matter, you can check it out later. But he was the brother of a famous clarinetist, a man called Johnny Dodds. And over Baby Dodds' career, you know, all these guys, they started playing so much when they were young, you know. By the time they were 13, 14, they were doing lots and lots of gigs. And he started with Fate Maribel's band, which used to work on the riverboats, and Louis Armstrong was in that band as well. But unfortunately, none of that stuff was ever recorded, of course. But then he got himself up to Chicago. He was called up there, him and his brother, they were called up to go and play with King Oliver, which is a pretty good shout. And whilst in Chicago, of course, he recorded with Louis Armstrong and the Hot Sevens, those seminal recordings. But also on this album, what he did was he recorded some improvised drum solos. There's improvised drumming number 1 and improvised drumming number 2. And he shows 2 very clear exponents of what he's actually doing. And Willsby here, Will Cleasby, he's going to demonstrate drumming improvisation number 1. Will Cleasby. How about that, folks? That's Will Cleasby right there. So, nice one, Will. It's great, all that stuff, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just...
I think it's a very quick way to build up your right, if you play your bass drum with your right foot, you build up your calf muscle pretty quick. I remember there was a drummer in the UK, well, he's still around, a man called Colin Bowden, who I was lucky enough to do a lot of gigs with. And he of course took loads from that Baby Dodds style. But he had a massive calf, you know. There you go. There's a little tip, all you gym people. Play the drums. Try that. Anyway, so on this album, Baby Dodds, what a fantastic thing. You should just check out on YouTube. Go on YouTube, put in Baby Dodds. What is it? Drum. He sits and he describes all the different drum styles and he plays, and it's fantastic. Also, I'm just going to say, whilst you're watching this, if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you press share. If you're watching on YouTube, phone your mum or something, tell her, and then you can all tune in. Anyway, on this album, Jazz à la Creole. Now, Jazz à la Creole featured not a completely different lineup, but it had Albert Nicholas on clarinet, J.P. Johnson on piano, the bass player, Pops Foster, that we all love, and of course, a very important man from New Orleans, a man called Danny Barker. Now, Danny Barker, he was born around 1909. Around 1909, it was in 1909. And he had an incredible career, played with so many people, but he sang loads of songs. He was a fantastic rhythm guitarist and played banjo. And I'm going to sing the first of one of these French tunes, Creole things for you. And this is one called Sally Dam. Not Annie Dam, as in my friend is probably watching. One, two, three, four. Woo! Mademoiselle Josephine, et Christelle dans rue d'Enfine, et Christelle see about me. Can't see something. Oh, now was Sally Dam, was Sally Dam on bonjour. Sally Dam, le say what to go, what to do. Oh, Sally Dam, bonjour. Sally Dam, le say moi to go, what to do. Ferg Island, pour Mademoiselle Josephine. Et Christelle dans la rue d'Enfine. Et Christelle ici about me. Casser son petit champagne. Oh, Sally Dam, mon bonjour. Sally Dam, c'est moi, to go, moi, toto. Oh, Sally Dam, oh, Sally Dam, mon bonjour. Sally Dam, c'est moi, to go, moi, toto. Osie is going to tell you a few things that you need to know. Hope you're enjoying yourself this evening. We'll be back with you in a few moments' time.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Maybe not. Maybe not.
You are tuned in to Kansas Smithy's KSTV. We've still got a great second half of the show for you. Adrian, can I get a little something cameo on the clarinet there?
Cameo?
Yes, just... So let me catch you unawares. Nice.
That's on the Isle of Capri. On the Isle of Capri, where I met her.
I know you're always up for the challenge, Adrian.
We'll do that one next week.
Lovely, lovely. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And you can also catch us on Facebook as well. And you can join as a patron or make a one-off donation. And we're here Tuesdays to Saturdays, 8 p.m. So be sure to tune in. Let's resume with some great live music.
Thank you very much, Osie. Are you enjoying your birthday gift so far?
Isn't it? Thank you. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Hey, it never stops. This is for a year, all right, mate? Anyway, so I hope you didn't mind my French attempt there, folks. We're going to continue with another tune in that vein, of course, sung by the great Danny Barker, and this is called Les Oignons. Les oignons to the bon marché. Voici la ci, voici les ça. Ma grand-mère tournait les deux. Les oignons to the grand marché. Voici la ci, voici la ça. Ma grand-mère tournait les deux. On a vous couché? Oui, madame. Au revoir, Matty. Oh non, madame. Au bel cala tout chaud. Yeah, well, bel cala tout chaud. Well, a bel cala tout chaud. Oh, now, bel cala tout chaud. Oh, bel cala tout chaud. Oh, the bel cala tout chaud. Tell him, Dave. Yeah. les oignons, tout est bon marché. C'est le ci ou c'est le ça. Ma grand-mère elle dit. Les oignons, les oignons, les oignons, tout est bon marché. Ou c'est la ci ou c'est la ça. Ma grand-mère elle dit. On a vous couché. Au revoir Mati. Au bel cala tout chaud. Au bel cala tout chaud. Au bel cala tout chaud. Last time you know, au bel cala tout chaud. Au bel cala tout chaud. What the bel cala, bel cala. Woo! That's a good tune, isn't it? Can I look in this camera? Is that all right? Yes. Fantastic. We hope you're all enjoying yourself at home. We're having a great time playing this music. So as I mentioned earlier, on this album, Baby Dodds did 2 improvised drum solos, and we're going to get Willsby. I call him Willsby, little tiny Willsby, that's what I call him. But Will Cleasby on the drums. He's going to play that second improvised solo. So on you, mate. Yeah, Will. Woo! How about that, folks? Will Cleasby on the drums. Yeah, man. Brilliant. That It's I've just got to say, you must, after this session, go and listen to the album because it's absolutely fantastic. And check out more of Baby Dodds if you haven't checked him out because he really is. He had an incredible career, played with so many people. Yeah, it was wonderful. Anyway, we're going back to another section of the album, which is so it's Jasper Creole, which they called with J.P. Johnson and Pops Foster and Albert Nicholas and Danny Barker, but actually there was a little bit more added from a session in New York, which actually featured, instead of a bass player, they had, playing bass on baritone sax, was a man called Haywood Henry, and also it had two drummers. It had John Williams and Freddie Moore, and Albert Nicholas, I think, is on some of it. But Danny Barker singing more of these great, fantastic tunes. And this is one called Corinne Died on the Battlefield. Nice cheery number. Well, Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne came from the cotton field. Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne came from the cotton field. Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne went to the battlefield. Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne stayed on the battlefield. Corinne died on the battlefield. Each day gumbo was a meal. He made a gamble and he made her still. Well, Corinne died on the battlefield. Yeah, she got busted on a pretty enough deal. Well, Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne got busted on the battlefield. Well, Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne died. Well, Corinne died on the battlefield. Corinne died. Corinne died. Corinne died on the battlefield. Said Corinne went to the battlefield. Corinne died on the battlefield. that's a great tune. That's called Corinne Died on the Battlefield. Well, just to let you know, we've got time for a couple more tunes. And this next one we're going to do is from that same recording. Just tell you a little bit more about Danny Barker from New Orleans. He worked with absolutely everyone. He was the nephew of Paul and Louis Barberin, who were very, very well-known drummers, of course. He moved to New York. He worked with Cab Calloway. He worked with Sidney Bechet. He worked with Dexter Gordon, Charlie Parker, U.B. Blake. He worked with him. But he moved back to New Orleans in the 50s. I discovered that this morning from my mate Pete Lay, told me that. And when he got back there, he was very much into promoting the youth in New Orleans music. He was worried that the youth side of playing this traditional music wouldn't continue. And so at the church, there's a big church scene in New Orleans, and so he was at Fairview Baptist Church, and he started a band called the Fairview Brass Band, and that ran for ages, supporting so many players, people like Lucien Barberin, people like Wynton Marsalis, and then that band became the Dirty Dozen in the end. But yeah, what a fantastic man! And Danny Barker, he died in the 90s, But yeah, anyway, this is a great Mardi Gras tune all the way in New Orleans. This one's called Tutima. Is a big fine thing. Well, who not to swing, I say. Tutima is a big fine thing. Well, who not to swing that thing? Tutima said, shake a yacht thing. Well, who not to swing, I say. Tutima said, shake your thing. Well, who not to swing, I say. Little girl you ever saw done some things against the law. Well, she took my parrot from my maw. Well, I'm gonna knock on the door. Oh, swing for me on a Mardi Gras day. Well, who not to would swing, I say. Wait for me on a Mardi Gras day. Well, who not to swing, I say. Tutima, yes, sure is fine. Well, who not to swing, I say. Tutima, yes, sure is fine. Who not
Tutima is a big fine thing. United swing, I say. Tutima said a shake a young thing. United swing, I say. Whoa, Hootina said a truth in that thing. United swing, I say. Mightiest girl you ever saw. Whoa, done some things against the law. She took my Mara from my pa. Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door. Whoa, swing for me on a Mardi Gras day. Whoa, United swing, I say. Yes, swing for me on a Mardi Gras day. United swing, I say. Tutima, yeah, sure is fine. United swing, I say. Tutima, gonna drink some wine. United swing, I say. Well, I say, Tutima, went up the ramp. Yeah, looking for some jack to vamp. Policeman came to the riding jail. Well, I'm never gonna pay bail. Yeah, swing for me on a Mardi Gras day. Oh, United swing, I say. Yeah, swing for me on a Mardi Gras day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tuned into Kansas Smitty's KSTV. I hope you're enjoying the music at home and I'm hoping it's making your lockdown just a little bit easier. I saw some great comments in the live chat. So from a Marissa Marquez, what an assembly. I agree, honestly. The musicians are really, really smashing it tonight. Tyrell, all my favourite cats tonight.
Yes, yes, you can come again.
And he also added, literally just shared it with my mum. Yes, please. Yeah, which is lovely. Yeah, please do. Share our great shows on YouTube and Facebook as well. And also you can subscribe as a patron to all our archive shows and also make one-off donations as well. I just want to give up for the musicians. Will Cleasby.
Cleasby.
Adrian Cox. Mr. Dave Archer.
Mr. Dave.
Ferg Island.
Yes, Ferg.
And Deschanel Gordon.
Yes, Deschanel Gordon.
And for the wonderful crew as always, they put a smashing show together. And don't forget to tune in as we're here Tuesdays to Saturdays at 8 p.m. I'm going to let them play us out now.
And now about a big round of applause for Osie, everybody. Celebrating his birthday for the whole year. May as well. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. Lovely to see so many of you. Well, I can't see you, but you know what I mean. And playing this music is absolutely playing this music is fantastic because it's an album that I absolutely love. It's my favourite music. And you know, Albert Nicholas, the clarinetist on that, he's great. Baby Dodds, Danny Barker, all of them. What you should definitely do is go and check it out. Baby Dodds Trio, Jazz a la Creole. Go and see that. And we'll see you next time. I'm not here for a few weeks, but you guys are, I'm sure, aren't you, next week and things? Yeah. Yes. So thanks, folks. Make sure you keep sharing everything. It really does help. Thanks to Kansas Smitty's for having us here and all that they do. We're going to take it out with a tune called My Little Indian Red, and Will Cleasby is bringing it in as I speak. Whoa, the big chief. Well, the yellow poker hunters, whoa, the pretty monogram hunters, and they don't bow down. They don't bow down on nobody's ground. Nobody's ground. How we love to hear them call us Indian Red. Well, here comes the Chula, yeah, White Eagle. Yeah, the pretty 8th Ward hunters, whoa, yeah, the Wild West Shoshone hunters, they don't bow down. They don't bow down on nobody's ground. Nobody's ground.
how you love to hear it call us Indian Red. Well, here comes the spy boy, yeah, the flag boy, yeah, the crazy, crazy wild man. Yeah, he's the wild man of the lowland. He loves our queen, yeah, of New Orleans. Oh, how we love to hear you call us Indian Red. Tell him, Dave. Dave Archer on the guitar right there. Take it, Deschanel. Yes, David. Woo! One more time on the piano, there's Deschanel Gordon right there. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love to hear it call us Indian Red. Let's hear it again, folks. The one and only Ferg Island on a double bass right there. Tell us, Willsby. Will's got it. Yeah, yeah, Ferg. One and only Will Cleasby right there. Yeah, New Orleans. Oh, how we love the red. Yeah. Well, here comes the big chief. Well, here comes the big chief. Well, the yellow polka hunters wore the pretty monogram harness, and we don't bow down. We don't bow down on nobody's ground. Nobody's ground. Oh, how we love to hear you call us Indian Red. Yeah, well, it was good jewelry. Yeah, White Eagle. Yeah, now the pretty 8th Ward hunters. Yeah, Wild West should be hunters. We don't bow down. Yeah, on nobody's ground. Yeah, oh, how we love to hear you call us Indian Red.